My name is Jeremy Peaches. I be working in the community, and we soon found out that we had mutual friends. Yeah.
Definitely. My name is Ivy Walls. Yeah, I met Jeremy. We both went to Prairie View. And we had mutual friends who said, you need to meet this person, you need to meet this person. And then when we connected, we really started formulating a plan to really start bringing food to our neighborhood and creating businesses that are functional and culturally relevant to our community.
So we came up with the idea to open Fresh House after U of A study came out that in certain lower income neighborhoods, you saw a lot of gastrointestinal disease due to the fact that the food that's in those grocery stores in those neighborhoods has low nutrient density. So it was like a call to action to both of us. And at the time, I was doing like Fresh Life Organic, still selling, and Ivy had a concept of greenhouse.
Well, I believe farms, I guess. More of growing food for the zip codes that surround us. And sharing them with my neighbors as a community member. And so the thought was, Jeremy is from Sunnyside as well. He graduated from Worthing High School, and it was just the perfect time and location to put together this essential item, especially during the pandemic.
Right. It was in the middle of the pandemic. Yeah. And we had already started Black Farmer Box prior to that. So we were like, hey, how else can we provide access? And we felt like that's kind of where the name, like Fresh House, came from. Like Fresh Life Organic, Greenhouse, cut it in half, put it together. With the concept of like what we're doing and why we were doing, kind of like etched from that article that came out. Right?
I think the biggest thing, and it wasn't even about the food. It hasn't been about inventory or the things that you would think. Mainly is getting our unit to look how we wanted it to represent the energy that we wanted to give to the neighborhood. So luckily enough, we were able to be community funded, and we were able to bring together a product that looked like the neighborhood. So it took us a while to get to the point,
of
how we wanted to present this idea and concept.
Right. Creating like and we, traditionally just came up with not only like a farmer but rustic, but a homey feel, hence Fresh House. So. Well, we for sure offer produce. A lot of produce, teas.
A CSA type box prescription with local farmers in the area. We have merch from the local high school, honey from local beekeepers. I always want to say apiaries, but beekeepers. We have seeds. We have products from our own stores that we have placed in here. Books. All kinds of things. You never know what will come tomorrow.
International products. So yeah, we keep a variation of things. I will say my favorite part of just really opening is really seeing like senior citizens and kids coming here and not only be wild but want to learn more, and they're kind of taken aback by just this concept, because it's probably a time years ago where you had more like local grocery or farm market stores. So just seeing them come in and shop and want to learn more and support is really heartwarming as well.
Yeah, I would say that, as well as the customers who have been with us since the very beginning at the farm, picking up their boxes, them coming in, grabbing a basket and actually shopping. Feels really great, as well as just like returning customers. There's a lady that came in just to grab one thing, and it feels nice to bring back that daily grocery store visit, because they can pull right up, get what they need, and hop right back out. I think in society we lost track of being able to go to the grocery store every day.
Right, especially in our communities.
Yeah, and close, because you have to leave in order to obtain grocery of this quality.
I won't speak so much for her, but for me, I probably wouldn't have done anything differently. Just because like it was the first time doing something, you don't know what to expect, you know. So I kind of like was just taking in that this is what we're doing. This is the first time we've done it, and you know when you learn from it, you can do anything else. Um, yeah, I wouldn't take anything, but
No, I absolutely love it. I think the lessons that we've learned have just truly taught us how we want to redo this and replicate it. We have kind of the blueprint now, just because we did bump and fall a little bit, but we still always are standing up. Like I know nothing actually formulated an issue for us. It was just time. It took a lot more time than we expected, and
it's funny you say that because it's like I think us being farmers prepared us for something like this, just because of the patience. Anything can happen, anything can come up, and you might be watering every day or every other day, but hey, it rained, right? So you gotta kind of like, I think us being a farmer kind of prepared us.
Yeah, that resiliency that is like ingrained inside of us is like, oh, it didn't turn out all right. You gotta keep moving. You know, the world doesn't stop because of X, Y, and Z. You figure out different variations and different sources to amend the situation.
Right.
And so it's just been great. It's been absolutely great.
Yeah, and when you're a farmer, like you're everything. You know, you may be a builder, constructor. You know, you gotta know legalities, conservation, everything. You know, so I think I wouldn't change that. Approach people that's already done it before, right? Like you know, you wouldn't really want to go to a train conductor about trying to fly a plane. So try to connect and reach with people that at least been through it, have some understanding for it, or they can recommend it to you. And yeah, really be patient and write down your dreams and goals. You know, so you don't make the same mistakes again.
Definitely, and I would say start small. Get your proof of concept early.
Yeah.
For us, our proof of concept was a Black Farmer Box, and establish something early in your community so that they know where you are, how to get to you, and then once you start your business, they know exactly where to pull up.
Yes. You know, Black Farmer Box was created at that time because there was a lot of things just going on with African American farmers, minority farmers in general, and it was during a pandemic. So you know, you had producers that was producing food, you had individuals that wanted access to good, fresh, quality produce. You know, just because what's going on at that time with health. So a lot of producers, you know, if you're not selling at a farmer's market, which most of them were closed due to the pandemic, or if you didn't have some type of like source or outlet, it was hard to. So we curated this box that was culturally relevant, that had produce from farmers, other hard items that individuals may need. So something that would get people excited. So you know, the box pretty much just was a hit, and it allowed people to not only support but also get their needs met at the same time. It's ever evolving right now, but I most definitely think that Fresh House will continue to grow. I would love to see, you know, of course, in multiple other neighborhoods or at least a bigger location that could service more individuals as well. But I think it's continually evolving.
Yeah.
Right. And the food system is changing, and also we're producing more food through our network with other farmers. So I think as time go on, like it'll present itself. Yeah, I like to say go with the flow.
Yeah, definitely. Our goal is to continue to support producers. The more they can produce, the more that we can sell to the neighborhood. And so our goal is to not only build up ourselves, but build up the people who are in our network, so that we can be strong together, fresher together, stronger together, fresher together. One of the two.
Right, that's our mission.
Motto.
That's our motto.
Yeah. that is actually made for urban farming. I hope that people continue to try to urban farm. Houston has been so rocky on climate right now, so it's hard to maintain. So I hope people don't give up. I hope that with programs like Oregon's new high school for urban agriculture, that we're producing really great future farmers. And I hope that land access is available for folks who want to get into it.
Now, I totally agree. The only thing that I would add to that is, I pray that, in cities, counties, state, and governmentally, which we put more money, more subsidies, not just grant funding, behind urban farmers within the institutional level to provide that support for urban farmers and also for community members and communities as a form of resilience to climate change and to the issues, and really look at it as a solution to not just climate change, but also economic, empowerment or economic viability within certain communities that may have job or labor issues, right? So that's my goal. Really push is to really see way more policy in city, local, county, and governmental institutions for urban farmers.
Come and see us at Fresh Houwse. Pre-order your Black Farmer Box, weekly pickup.
www.blackfarmerbox.com, and we appreciate you all for interviewing us.
Definitely. Bye, Micro.